Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all of the praises and the glory to the Most High and the Son, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bashim Avakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, and as well as giving the salutations thereof towards the Yakim, that's forwarding this truth worldwide. And shalom to the Yakim Wahak Yum as well. And once again, it's your brother Laban. And I just want to get over some news and showing you something that's disgusting. And as it reads, the governor of New York, from the Democratic side of things, Kathy Hochul, wants to turn New Yorkers into fertilizer, signs bill that legalizes human composting. So go as far as to read, Democrat Governor Kathy Hochul signed legislation to legalize human composting on the 31st, 2022. Yep, the day when no one's looking because they're celebrating New Year's. Any kind of holiday that people are celebrating or will celebrate, they pass these controversial bills. Anyway, so go as far as to read, which was introduced by Democrat State Assembly member Amy Portland and Democrat State Senator Leroy Cumry, states that natural organic reduction accelerates the process of biological decomposition in an above ground container, naturally converting human remains to the soil. The Gateway Pundit reports that this method will provide New Yorkers with the option of choosing an environmentally sustainable and cost-effective alternatives to burial and cremation. The human composting process works by placing a person's remain in a vessel and filling it with the mix of wood chips, fowl fish, and straw. Microbes break down the corpses and the plant matter, transforming the various components into nutrient-rich soil. New York is the 6th state in America that has legalized composting dead human bodies. Natural organic reduction was first legalized in Washington State in 2019. Governor Gavin Newsom legalized it in California in September last year. So they've allowed this to be the case by passing their bill. And so as it is, New York has done the same thing, or they're getting ready to pass the bill. Salakia. California Assembly Bill 351 explicit allows for NOR beginning in 2027. So this is right into the future. In some years' time, this will be in effect and allowed to do, where fertilizer or human fertilizer will be in use for the sake of growing your food. Which is just perverse. It's an abomination, man. The reason why your body decomposes is because of the amount of bacteria that allows that to be the case, and then maggots come out of that, and eventually throughout the days, your body just decomposes to nothing. It disintegrates. So why would you want that composition to be fertilizer to grow your food? That's just disgusting, man. But that's just this devil, man. This devil has a wicked, perverted heart, and as the saying goes, wicked knows no bounds. And because of that, they're gonna come up with so many ideas to just basically make people's lives miserable, man. That's what this devil gets into doing, and it excites them. It gives them that drive. All right. And as it is written, let me just read Proverbs 15:26. The thought of the wicked are an abomination to the Lord, but the words of the pure are pleasant words. It's just like, for example, like we get off on doing what we're doing, going out there preaching and praying unto the Heavenly Father, doing the righteous rituals. We like doing all of that stuff. So, there's people on the left-hand side that like to do left-hand side things, and they just get a kick out of it, man. It gives them a sense of drive, and they're going to do this until they destroy themselves eventually. As what always happens anyway. The destroyer becomes a destroyer to himself. Yeah, so that's just where this devil is going, man. Proverbs 21 and verse 10. It reads, the soul of the wicked desireth evil, and his neighbor findeth no favor in his eyes. And who is his neighbor? We are his neighbor, and we don't find no favor in these people whatsoever. And that's because we're the awakened among the rest of our people. The rest of our people, they don't really see how dark and destructive this devil really is, but we see it. So we don't find no favor in this devil. Now, when we were simple, we might have had done so, but we don't, because his ways is filthy and it's quite contrary to our ways, man. All right. We want righteousness. They want evil and wickedness. And this is what they're producing here on this earth, man. As it is written also, according to the book of Numbers and as well as Leviticus, concerning the law on corpses, that you're not supposed to go near corpses. And if you do, then it would make you to be unclean. And why would that be the case? Because once again, as I've explained it, I'll explain it again. When you die and the spirit goes out of the body, what happens? The body then releases these gases, and then bacteria surrounds the body, breaks down the body, and then you have maggots which are born into the body, and then they grow into the body and they feed on the body. And after all of that, the after composition, as this woman wants to use as fertilizer to grow your crops. So, this devil has to go, man. This devil has to go. It's time. I mean, I can't put it any other way that my mind will only but allow to put it. It's that this devil has got to go. And it has to be the case. And I'm very sure in believing that we have to be in the end. This has to be the end. I mean, like, there's no time as wicked as these times. Now, can it get any wicked? Of course, that's believable. But we have to be at the very end of this thing. And this is just going to be a short video. Not going to be too long of a video. And with that, I'm going to close. And I say shalom.